Welcome everybody to a massive semifinal game here on Sunday morning. The road to the championship runs right through this field today as the Newtown Nighthawks take on their biggest rival, the Monroe Lions, here in this 5th grade semifinals matchup here at Blue and Gold Stadium. We're in for a really good one here, folks, as the captains are about to take the field. We'll be right back after the quick break, but you just made it just in time for the biggest game of the year. So Monroe defers the toss to the second half. Newtown will receive the ball to open this semifinals game today at Blue and Gold.
Newtown will start on offense today.
And here we go. The start of the biggest game of the year starts in just a few moments here as these teams line up for the national anthem. We will pan the camera over to the flag and have you join along with us. So kicking might be a little bit of an issue today if they decide to kick. The wind gust of 14 miles per hour. So we are going to get ready here for the opening kickoff. As the scoreboard is on your screen now, back to return. Seems like they got their hands team on the field now. There's nobody really back deep because as they probably think, I'd assume Monroe's going for the onside kick if they're lining up like this. They studied in film. And no, they decide to pooch it deep. And it is returned here by the Nighthawks. I believe that may have been Berengal on the return. And it's going to be first down and 10 for the Nighthawks.
For a couple yards by number 8, Berengal.
So here's Levy to lead the team here on first and 10 at around the 42-yard line. Levy motioning Lewis left. Here's a handoff up the middle to his running back, Keegan Rosenshine. Rosenshine has a big play on the very first play of the game, and he has a Newtown first. So Rosenshine with that first and 10 run. And it'll bring up another first and 10 for the Hawks, this time in Lions territory. Another double back formation for Levy. Rosenshine is in there. Lewis motions right. It is a handoff up the middle to Wilson, and he goes nowhere. Tackled by number 7, Jake Hackney for the Lions. And it will be around 2nd and 13. Second and 13 now for the Hawks after the tackle by Hackney on Wilson. And hopefully that doesn't change the momentum of this offense too much. So now Rosenshine lining up as a receiver here on 2nd and 13. Here's Levy on the give to Lewis. Greg Lewis finds a hole, and he'll get a gain of a couple yards there. It'll be 3rd and around 11, it looks like now for the Nighthawks. After the run by Lewis. Both sidelines loud right now. Here's Levy. He's going to keep this one himself up the middle. He goes nowhere. Levy buried right around the line of scrimmage for no gain or no loss. It'll be 4th down and 11 now for the Newtown Nighthawks. And we'll see what they do here. They're going to punt or they're going to go for it here. And Levy seems like he got a play, so my guess is that they're going for it, but we'll have to see when they line up. Here we go, 4th and 11. Huge play here for both sides of the ball. Levy, he's going to pass, looking deep for his receiver, Rangel. Knocked down and incomplete, and Monroe will take over. After that huge stop. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10 Lions.
On the 44-yard line.
So at quarterback for the Lions, it seems to be Mike Diaz for the Lions at quarterback. He takes a snap. It's a handoff on the first play of the drive to number 11, Aaron Krankel. And that will be a gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 now for the Lions.
The middle, gain of 3 yards.
Diaz on the handoff again. This is Krankel again and tackled hard by Skura. And it will be 3rd and around 5 now for the Lions.
Carry by number 11 for 2 yards.
3rd and 5 at the 49-yard line now for Monroe. Diaz and Krankel in the backfield here. Looks to be lining up in the pistol formation now from Monroe. Here's Diaz. He's going to pass. He's going to roll out to his right under pressure. It is caught by his receiver, and I believe he will have a Lions first down.
Pass caught by number 13. Good for a Monroe first down.
On the reception now is Quinn O'Shea,
2-yard line.
and it will set up first down now for the Lions. Big play there for the Lions that gives them a reset of downs, as Diaz is just going to keep this one himself going right, and Mike Diaz will go out of bounds, and it will be around 2nd and 7 for the Lions after the run by Diaz. Here's Diaz. Ooh, did they make him jump? They did. They made him jump. It'll be offsides on Newtown, and that will make it 2nd and 2. Or it seems like they counted it as a false start on Monroe, and they're going to move this one back. It'll be 2nd and 12, actually,
On Monroe, that will push them
instead
back
of
5
offsides. I thought I saw offsides there for a second.
2nd and 12.
But now it's 2nd and 12 now for the Lions here at Newtown's 44-yard line. Seems to be a sideline warning on Monroe. And now the clock will resume here at Blue and Gold Stadium for 2nd and 12 for Diaz and the Lions offense. Motions his man left. Here's Diaz on the give to Krankel again, and he is wrapped up hard there by Newtown's Ryan Stott.
13, Ryan Stott at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd
And it will be 3rd and 12 now for the Lions. No gain on the play. Tried to bounce it outside left, it looked like, until Stott got him for a gain of nothing. Motions left. Here's Diaz. He's going to throw. He's going to roll left. Looking for his receiver, and it is pulled in by his receiver. It'll be around 4th and 7.
Pass caught by number 30 for a 5-yard gain, a 6-yard gain.
4th and 6 now for the Lions.
It'll be 4th and
Here's Diaz on 4th down. He's going to roll to pass, going to look, and it's incomplete. And Newtown will take over.
Pass intended for number 30, incomplete.
Intended for number 30, Tanner Cutler.
First and 10 for
Overthrown
Newtown
and incomplete. It'll be 1st and 10. The Nighthawks will take over.
on the 38-yard line.
And it'll be 1st and 10, Newtown. So here's 1st and 10 for Levy and the Nighthawks as he takes a snap. It's an end around here to Greg Lewis. What an innovative play. What a great play call. And it will be 2nd down and about 4 or 5 for the Nighthawks. It'll be 2nd and 4, it looks
Carried by
like.
number 3, Greg Lewis.
Gain of 6. And what a creative play call there by the offensive coordinator for this Nighthawks team. I mean, that's a rare sight to see in a 5th grade football team. Props to them for running that so successfully. As here's Levy on the jet sweep here to his wide receiver. That's Keegan Rosenshine. He's so dominant for this team, and it will be a 1st down for the Newtown. We have a flag on the play. There's a face mask against the Lions.
Run by number 29, Keegan Rosenshine. It is good for
And it will be 1st and 10 either way.
a 1st down. There is a flag on the play. It was face mask against Monroe.
And this will move the Nighthawks up around to the 39-yard line in Lions territory.
39-yard line, 1st and 10.
And here we go. 1st and 10 now for the Hawks. Here's Levy on 1st and 10. Motions his man left. Here's a handoff to Joey Skura, who burst through the defensive line, and it will be 2nd down
17, Joey
for
Skura.
Newtown. It'll be 2nd and around 4
First
for the
and 17,
Hawks.
It'll be 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Levy on the give to Skura again up the middle, and Joey Skura will get a couple yards there. It'll be around 3rd and 1
Number 17, Joey Skura fights through
now for the Hawks.
defenders. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Levy takes a snapshot of the defense, and that will be a false start penalty on the Nighthawks, and this will back them up.
That will push them back 5 yards.
It'll be 3rd and 6 now for the Hawks after that false start penalty. And that's brutal. 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 6, but you know, I have confidence in this Nighthawks team that they will get a 1st down, hopefully. Let's just see what they can do. This will be a huge stop for the Lions as well. Lewis motions left. Low snap. There's a fumble on the ground, and Lewis has to fall on it. And it will be 4th and long. Now for the Nighthawks, it'll be 4th and 10.
That brings the Nighthawks back. It'll be
Loss
4th
of 4 yards. And it's 4th and 10 now for the Hawks. Here we go. Jet sweep to Antoinette. And it will be another turnover on downs. The Lions will get the ball, and that's the end of the first quarter. With that, your score is tied at 0 here. And we have an injured Nighthawk. We'll be right back after the quick break. All right, here to open up the second quarter. Monroe will get the ball after the turnover on downs. And Diaz leading his team. Here's Diaz on 1st and 10, up the middle to Krankle, and he's tackled by a swarm of Hawks. It'll only be a gain of a couple yards there. Second down and around 8 now for the Lions.
Newtown, 2nd and 8.
On 2nd and 8, here's Krankle again. And he's tackled there by, couldn't really get a clear number. That may have been, could have been Nick Strong possibly on the tackle there, but now it's
Sorry, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 now for the Lions. So far, this is shaping up to be a very defensive controlled game here. And nothing better than a defensive game. And here we go. Here's Diaz. He's going to keep this one himself. Going left. Jukes a man. Has a first down for the Lions. And more going down the sideline. And Diaz will have a Monroe Lions first down.
Quarterback keep for a first down for Monroe.
So it's Skura. That was Skura on the tackle that shoved him out of bounds there. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Lions. At around the 48. Fumble on the ground. He's going to pass. It is caught by his receiver. That was number 30, Tanner Cutler, on the reception.
Quarterback fumbled the snap.
And it's 2nd down. They're going to go no huddle here. It'll be 2nd
and 2 for Monroe.
2nd and 2 now for the Lions. Here's Diaz on the give to Krankle. He's going to cut back inside, and I do not believe he will have enough for, or he does have enough for the first. Sometimes kind of hard to see up here in the booth, but he did have the first, and it's 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now for the Lions after the run by Krankle. Here is Diaz to throw. It is caught by his receiver. And that was Quinn O'Shea on the reception. That will be another Lions first down.
It will be 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19 now for the Lions after that pass to O'Shea. And here is Diaz getting the play call for the Lions. Here's Diaz on the handoff to Krankle. And he will go nowhere. It'll be a gain of about 1 or 2. It'll be 2nd and 8
Carry by Newtown by
for the
Monroe
Lions.
for a gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8.
Here's Diaz. He's going to roll to throw. And that pass is caught by O'Shea. And will it be a 1st and goal? Yes, it will. It is 1st and goal now for the Lions. So here's the Lions offense on 1st and goal. Diaz up the middle to Krankle. Krankle, he's got an angle. Is he in? No, they mark him just short.
Carry by Monroe.
It'll be 2nd and goal for the Lions. And if you're Newtown, you have to make a huge stop here. Maybe send an all-out blitz. Krankle is stuffed. And it's 3rd and goal.
It is 3rd and goal after the big stop by the Newtown defense.
So here we go. Newtown sideline and crowd getting loud here on 3rd and goal. At the half-yard line, it looks like, for the Lions. Here in the 2nd quarter. Here's a give. Ball's on the ground. However, there is a flag, and we'll see what is the call. It is Nighthawks ball after the fumble recovery. There is no penalty on the play, and it is Newtown football after the fumble recovery at the half-yard line. And what a momentum swing. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Nighthawks at the 2. Wow, what a defensive stop for the Nighthawks. So here we go. Here's Levy on the give, or he's going to keep this one himself on 1st down. Levy hit hard. It'll be 2nd down now and about 10. No, it looks like there was no gain on that play there. It'll be 2nd and 10, however the clock is going to stop. We have another injured Nighthawk on the field, and we will be right back after the quick break. So Bear Rangal now at quarterback for the Nighthawks. Here's the jet sweep to Lewis. Lewis caught up there, but he breaks the tackle. Second effort by Lewis, and he will make it third and about 4. So he will make it third and around 4 now for.
Looks like it'll be 3rd and 5 for Newtown.
3rd and 5 now for the Nighthawks after the jet sweep by Lewis. So here we go, 3rd and 5. Rangal at quarterback. Fumble on the play, and it is recovered by Newtown, but it will be 4th down.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Newtown.
It'll be 4th and around 8 or 4th and 10. It looks like loss of 5. So it seems like the Nighthawks will punt, it seems like, here with Keegan Rosenshine as the punter. So here's Rosenshine on the punt. And good kick. Fumble on the ground. Diaz fumbles it, and he does fall on it. It'll be 1st and 10 Lions in Newtown territory. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 29. Diaz back at quarterback now for the Lions with around 2:45. Around 3 minutes remaining until the end of the first half. It is still 0-0 here. Here's Diaz on 1st and 10. Going to take a deep shot, overthrown and incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10
Pass by quarterback number 2, intended
for the Lions.
incomplete.
So here we go. Here's Diaz. He's going to keep this one himself, testing the left side. And Diaz will be shoved out of bounds. And it will be 3rd down. And around
It'll be
3rd and 2 now for the Lions. With around 2.5 minutes left to go until the end of the first half. Here's Diaz on the give up the middle to Krenkel. Krenkel breaks the tackle.
Carry by number 11 for a 1st down for Monroe.
1st down, Lions here after the give to Krenkel at around the 16. And here we go. First and 10 now for the Lions. Here's Diaz. He's going to roll to his left to pass, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Newtown's Joey Skura! And it will be a turnover. The very first, or the second turnover of the game for the Hawks. Skura on the interception. And it's first and 10, Newtown with 1.5 minutes left to go until halftime. Here we go, 1:36 left. Here's Rangal on the give to Gray Antoinette. And it will be second down. Timeout taken by the Hawks.
And we have timeout on the field by Newtown.
Rangal motions his man left. Fumble on the ground. Rangal recovers. And he's taken down in the backfield here. It'll be third down and 10. And we have another Newtown injury on the field.
Fumble on the snap. It'll be third and 10 for
So interesting situation here for the Nighthawks as both quarterbacks are currently injured. And we'll see who takes the snap. It seems to be Skura. Timeout taken by the Lions. And seems to be Skura that's probably most likely going to be taking the snaps for the Hawks. So here's Skura lined up at the quarterback position for Newtown on 3rd and 10. Skura takes the direct snap. Skura's going to bounce it outside to the left. He has room, and there is a flag. There is a flag in the backfield. And, wow. It's going to be holding against the Nighthawks, and that will back them up after an amazing play. And it will be 3rd and long now for the Hawks. After that holding penalty. It'll be 3rd and 15 for the Hawks. Here's Skura in the backfield again. On the give, and that will go nowhere. It'll be 4th down.
Timeout taken by Monroe.
And the Lions will take another timeout. So here we go, interesting situation now for the Hawks. It seems like they're going to punt again to the Lions, and it's going to give the Lions good territory with just enough time as Rosenstein on the punt. It seems like maybe it seems to be Rosenstein. And here's Diaz. Diaz has an angle, and he's pushed out of bounds at around the 5-yard line.
Punt returns by number 2.
Mike Diaz on the return, and it will be 1st and goal now for the Lions.
He brings it to the 7-yard line.
7-yard line here, 1st and goal for the Lions. The Hawks need to have another huge stop like they did not that long ago. Motions Krankle out left. Diaz all alone for the first time today. Under pressure. Looking for the end zone. Tipped in the air. And is it caught? A tipped catch for the touchdown for the Lions. And they are on the board first today. It was tipped and caught for a score. We have an injured Lion on the field. And we will be right back after the quick break. So here we go. Around 30 seconds left before halftime. Monroe is on the board first. And we'll see if they go for 1 or 2. So now taking in at quarterback after the injury of Mike Diaz. Looks to be So far, I'm going to guess it's Easton Daigle, number 1. Here's Daigle filling in at quarterback here for the injured Mike Diaz here as he's going to roll and pass, and it's incomplete. It remains 6-0. Before the half it'll be, and Monroe kickoff to Newtown just before halftime. Good thing is, Maverick Levy has his helmet back on, so hopefully he'll be good to go, at least for the second half. Maybe just to be safe, they'll run a wildcat just to end the half. You don't really want to risk anything with your starting quarterback with 30 seconds left. As Levy is running on the sideline here, just trying to get warmed up here before going back onto the field. Seems to be a hands team again, just like the first one. And the Lions will kick to the Hawks just before halftime. Diaz on the onside. And the Hawks recover with 30 seconds to go. And they're going to keep Levy on the sideline here. It looks like he's still feeling a little hurt here. He's just going to stay on the sideline for now as Newtown's offense trots onto the field for 1st and 10. So here we go, 1st and 10. Berengal back a quarterback, jet sweep to Greg Lewis. Clock is running, so they have to run no huddle here. It'll be 2nd and 10. It'll still remain 2nd down. Rangal, low snap. He's just going to spike it. And with 9 seconds, or 6 seconds left, I'll have to fix the clock there. It'll be 3rd and 10. Seven seconds left, just before halftime, 3rd and 10. And we'll see if they just either kneel it, maybe just do a quick run play, maybe do another end around, or maybe just huck it up towards the end zone. We'll see here. And keep in mind, the Lions do get the ball to open up the second half, so this will be interesting to see how this first half ends. So here we go. Rangal, it's going to be another end around. It's going to be a trick play and a pass. It's intercepted. Just at the half, that's picked off was intended for Keegan Rosenshine. Or that was either intended for Keegan Rosenshine or DJ Macaluso, possibly. I believe that was Macaluso. And this first half ends 6-0 Lions in a very well-played defensive game. And this first half is done. And we still have a whole other half to play. It is only 6-0, so don't go anywhere yet. This is still a very, very close game. We'll be right back after halftime here, ladies and gentlemen, for Newtown, Monroe, 5th grade. So here we go. The third quarter is about to be underway as Levy is back on the field. It looks like he's going to kick to the lines here to open up the third quarter.
Newtown received to start the game. They will kick off.
So here we go. Levy to kick off to the Lions. And the second half is officially underway with an onside kick. And it is recovered by the Lions.
Recovered by Monroe.
And Diaz and the Lions offense will take over here in Newtown territory to open up the second half. Here we go. Diaz on 1st and 10 for the Lions now. He's going to start off by passing. It's a quick screen here to Cutler, and he is brought down. Nick Strong
Pass complete.
wrapping him up there. It'll be second
Strong for a 2-yard loss.
and 12 now for the Hawks, or for the Lions, excuse me. Here we go, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, he wraps him up. That is Van Scotter on the tackle.
Taken down
And on the carry,
Van Scotter for another loss.
on the carry that seemed to be,
13. Let's hear it, Newtown crowd.
maybe that was Krenkel on that. I didn't really get a good look there, but that was Van Scotter on the tackle. And it's 3rd and 13 for the Lions. Here's Diaz. He's going to keep this one himself. He's got Krenkel as his lead blocker. Diaz brought down. And it will be 4th down and long now for the Lions. 4th and around 13.
4th and 13.
It'll be 4th and 13 now for Monroe, and we'll see what they do. Do they punt or do they go for it? Diaz is backing up, so you'd assume they're punting it, but always have to be skeptical sometimes, especially in situations like these where anything could happen. So back to return if they do punt. Seems to be Joey Skura for the Nighthawks. There's Diaz on the punt. Skura is just going to let it go. Poison.
Newtown lets it go.
Newtown will take over.
And Monroe touches
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks after the defensive stop by the Nighthawks. Here's Levy now back in for the Hawks now. Takes a snap. It's an end around. Gray Antoinette on the right side. Antoinette has blockers. He's still on his feet. Gray Antoinette down the field. And it will be a Newtown 1st down. So Levy back at quarterback here will lead this Newtown offense down the field. Skura in the backfield with him, and that's exactly who he goes to. Joey Skura with a big burst there, and he'll get a chunk of yards. It'll be second down.
Carried by number 13, Ryan
Second and
Scott, for a
around
4-yard
6.
gain. It'll be second and 6.
Now for the Nighthawks. Here we go. Levy on the keeper. And he will, I believe he'll be just short. It'll be third and short now for the Nighthawks offense. It'll be around third and two now for third and two for the Newtown Nighthawks. Or yeah, third and two. Third and two now for Newtown. Here we go. Levy motions his man left. As a jet sweep here to number 6, who breaks free, lowers his shoulder for the Newtown first. On the carry, that was number 6, Ethan Deming, a first-year player, I believe. And it's first and 10.
After the carry by Ethan Deming, it'll be first and 10, Newtown on the 42-yard.
Here we go, first and 10, Newtown got a little burst right there. Again, here is motion, and they're going to hand this one off to their running back, lowering his shoulder.
Carry by number 11, Maddox Wilson.
That was Maddox Wilson on the carry, and it'll be second and around 5.
Gain, it'll be second and 6.
Second and 6 now for the Hawks. Here we go, second and 6. Levy. Fake to Maddox Wilson. Give to Gray Antoinette. He's going to cut upfield, and Antoinette will make it third down now, and very, very short.
0, Gray Antoinette.
It'll be
for a
third
gain of
and
4 yards.
4 now for the Nighthawks.
It'll be third.
And they get them off sides. They get him on the jump.
That is a penalty against Monroe, offsides. That will push.
It'll be first down, Newtown, after the offsides penalty. And now they're getting in the Lions' heads. As the clock starts running now. First and 10. Fumble on the ground, but Newtown recovers. It'll be second down.
Fumble on the snap recovered by Newtown.
Second and around 14.
That is a 4-yard loss, so it'll be second and 14.
Levy on the fake to Maddox Wilson. Now here's the give to Macaluso. Or is that, check that, that is Keegan Rosenshine.
Carry by number 29, Keegan Rosenshine.
And it will be third down and 10 now for Newtown. Here we go. 3rd and 10 now for Newtown. Levy. Fake to Scurry. He's going to keep this one himself. Maverick Levy gets a block. Lowers his shoulder, and Levy will go out of bounds to make it 4th down.
Number 1, Maverick Levy keeps the ball. Gets pushed out of bounds.
It'll make it 4th down and 3.
For Newtown.
4th and 3 now for the Hawks. A huge, huge play for them here. Here we go. 4th down. Rosenscheid up the middle. I believe Monroe stopped them. And they did. The Lions stopped the Nighthawks on 4th down. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Monroe.
Newtown is stopped on the play. They do not have enough for a 1st down. It will be a turn.
Here's Diaz back in the game now for the Lions, leading this offense with around 2.5 minutes remaining until the end of the 3rd. Diaz, low snap. He's going to keep this one himself. Going to test out the left side. Strong misses the tackle. Now he's brought down there by Antoinette. It'll be 2nd down
Carried by Monroe.
and around 11. Loss of 1.
Yard.
It'll be
Taken down by
2nd and
Monroe.
11.
We have an injury timeout.
Looks like we have an injured Nighthawk on the field. Looks to be that's Nick Strong, it seems like, and we're going to take a quick break. So here we go. 2nd and 11 now for the Lions after that play, after the keep by Diaz. Diaz takes a snapshot of the defense. He's going to pass, and it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Pass incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 3rd and 11 now for the Lions. This would be a huge stop for the Nighthawks if they can get it. So here's Diaz on 3rd and 11. Motions his man right. Takes a snap. It's a give to it was a give to Krenkel, and he's brought down there by Wilson and Rosenscheid, and it will be 4th and around 12.
Number 11 taken down by 11, Maddox Wilson. 29, Keegan Rosenscheid. It will be 4th.
Diaz to punt deep in his own territory. Skura to return. And they're just going to let this one go poison again. It'll be 1st and 10
Punt picked up on the 45
for
yard
Newtown.
line, and that is where Newtown will start. 1st and 10.
So here's Levy back on the field here with the Newtown offense in the shotgun. He's going to take it, fake to Wilson, give to Rosenshine, and Keegan Rosenshine will make it second and 5 now for the Hawks after the jet sweep by Keegan Rosenshine. He had a huge play last week against Cheshire. Unfortunately, it was called back. It was like a 65-yard touchdown run or something, and he broke like 6 tackles. It was absolutely insane. You can go back and watch that on our previous stream for 5th grade. But now it's 2nd and 5 here for Newtown. Low snap. Levy frustrated on the field here. And it will be let's say they're gonna fumbled it. And he recovered it there. You say it was down. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 now, which is an absolute killer for this offensive momentum here. And here we go. Last play of the 3rd. Looks like we got the clock a little wrong here. Gonna motion Gibney right. Levy gonna take a huge throw. Rosenshine overthrown and incomplete. That's the end of the 3rd. And what a play that would have been. Oh, man.
And that will end the 3rd quarter.
So close there for Rosenshine. But that's the end of the 3rd. Still remains 6-0 Monroe here against Newtown. Again, this game is still just 1 touchdown away from changing everything here. And it's 4th and 10 with 10 minutes remaining here. This is very, very interesting to see how this game will end. Here we go. The start of the 4th is here. Newtown will line up for 4th and 10. And we'll see what they do here on 4th and long as the clouds start hovering over Newtown. And next game will most likely be a rain game, so if we have any Wi-Fi issues, please, we apologize in advance if we have any Wi-Fi issues for the stream for 6th grade if it starts raining. Hopefully not, but you never know. So here we go, 4th down. Levy all alone. Looks like he's going to back up. Looks like they're probably going to punt here. Takes the snap. Levy, a great punt. And it'll be Monroe ball, 1st and 10. Deep in their own territory. So here is Diaz back on the field here for the Lions offense. with 10 minutes or 9:55 remaining in regulation. And here we go. Diaz on the give to Krenkel up the middle. Krenkel finds a hole, bursting through the defense. Was Aaron Krenkel.
It'll be 2nd and 1.
Here's Diaz up the middle. Krenkel, and he's wrapped up there. Nick Strong for Newtown. It'll make it 3rd and around 3.
Stopped by number 4, Nick
It'll be
Strong.
3rd and 3 now for the Lions. This is a huge stop for the Nighthawks if they get it. So here we go, 3rd and 3, high snap. Diaz going to keep this one himself. Wrapped up there by the Nighthawks. Maddox Wilson finished it. Nick Strong on the initial hit.
Nick Strong and a few Newtown defenders.
And it will be 4th and 4. 4th and 4 now for the Lions. This is a huge, huge stop here for Newtown if they want to have another chance to score against Monroe here. So here we go. They're going to punt to Newtown. Back deep to receive, I believe, is Skura. Diaz going to punt. And just going to let it poison here. It's going to roll back. Back to the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Newtown taking over.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Newtown on
1st
the
and 10
37
now for the Nighthawks. After the punt by Mike Diaz of the Monroe Lions. So here we go on the pass to Lewis. What a grab. Lewis still on his feet, and he'll make it 2nd down now for the Nighthawks.
Pass caught by number 3.
But now we have an injured Nighthawk that is Ray. So here we go. 7:15 remaining until the end of the game. Levy in the backfield. Rosenshine at the bottom of your screen. He's in motion, and that's exactly who they go to. Keegan Rosenshine brought down right away.
Number 29, Keegan Rosenshine brought down.
It'll be
1 yard.
3rd and 6 now. 3rd and about 6. 3rd and about 6. It's 3rd down here. 3rd down after the give by Rosenshine. Now they give it to Antoinette on the other side. Gray Antoinette on the stiff arm. He's still on his feet. There are no blocks, and it will be 4th down. Let's see where they put it. It'll be 4th down.
It'll be 4th down for Newtown.
4th and 6, so no gain on the play. And, geez, with 6 minutes left, they're going to punt to the Lions now. And I think you have to force a turnover. And that's going to give Newtown 4th and 1 here after a Lion went off sides. It'll be 4th and 1. You got to assume the Nighthawks will go for it on here.
And there's a timeout taken by Coach Macaluso.
So that is a timeout taken by Newtown, their first of the half. So here we go. Arguably the biggest play of the game here for Newtown, but it seems like they're still lining up to punt. Or never mind, that was Levy there, and I think he has it. He did not get it, no. The Lions will take over, I believe, and it is Lions ball. Newtown did not get it.
The play falls short.
That was really close, because at least from here it looked like
For Monroe.
Newtown may have gotten it, and they might do it. And okay, so Monroe takes over, and we'll see how this Newtown defense can stop them if they can. So the Lions are running onto the field here. Diaz leading the charge. He's going to keep this one himself, getting chased by Van Scotter. Diaz gets a block. Still on his feet and brought down by the Nighthawks, and he'll be just shy of the first.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 now for Monroe. Five and a half minutes left in regulation. Here's 2nd and 2 with Diaz. And Krankel. And that's who they give it to. This is Krankel, who is going to have the first. And it'll be 1st down, Monroe.
Carried by Monroe for a
As I would assume they're just going to try to chew the clock down
for the Lions.
at this point. And Lions waiting on a play call here. And that is a delay of game penalty on
Play that is a delay of game against
delay game penalty on the Monroe Lions, and this will back them up. It will be first down and 15 now for the Lions.
15.
Just going to wait for the clock to get synced, so I'm probably not going to run it for this play. As here's Diaz. Going to keep this one himself down the right side. Good tackle there by Newtown. It'll make it second down. Four-minute warning here before the end of the game. It'll be second and 11. Second 11 now for the Lions. This is huge. Newtown needs to stop on this drive. This is absolutely crucial for them. So now the clock will run. I'm going to assume they're going to try to chew down as much of the clock as they can. Diaz going to give it to his man, that is Krenkel, and he is stopped by a swarm of Hawks. It'll be third down. This is huge for Newtown. Third and 11. So here we go, third and 11. Diaz and the Lions offense. Motions, his man left. He's going to roll out to pass. Incomplete. And it's fourth and 11 here, and this is interesting. Will the Lions go for it, or will they take the smart decision and punt it to the Nighthawks so they're deep in their own territory with 2:46 remaining in this ball game? So they're going to punt. Diaz to punt. Skura back to receive the punt. Here on fourth down and 11. Diaz going to roll right. He's going to punt, nearly blocked. Skura is going to let this one go to the 4-yard line, and got to wonder if that was the right decision or not. And it's first and 10. Nighthawks with 2:30, with around 2.5 minutes left to go here in the game.
It'll be first and 10 for Newtown.
This is a very, very big drive. It is first and 10 now at the 4 for Newtown. And this is their season right here on this drive. This is it. And if I was the coach, I know it's 5th grade, but in my opinion, I probably would try to air it out as much as possible. Or maybe run some more end arounds, because those seem to be working a little bit today. Here we go. Levy in the end zone. Going to take it. And there we go. An end around here. What a block. Gray, Antoinette. Antoinette will make it second.
Number 0, Gray Antoinette with the carry.
Second and 5 now for Newtown.
Second and 5, Newtown.
And they're going to huddle up here. Time's an enemy now for them. I mean, you got to think when they're going to start running the hurry up here. We have reached 2 minutes left in regulation. Levy is going to pass. looking for his man, caught. And it is a first down, so they're going to stop the clock. That was Macaluso on the reception. It'll be a Newtown first down with 1:45 left. And now the clock is running. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on here. I mean, here we go, 1.5 minutes. 19-yard line here, 1.5 minutes left to go in the game. Lewis motions left. Here's a handoff to Maddox Wilson. Wilson getting blocks. Maddox Wilson, big run. Wilson down the sideline, and he goes out of bounds. It will be a Newtown first down with 1:17 left. Here we go. And they get some breathing room without the clock being an enemy here. So here we go. Yes. So here we go. First and 10, 1:17 left. Levy, quick throw, and that play is going to be stopped. False start on Newtown. This one's going to back them up. It'll be 1st and 15 now for the Hawks. I mean, that's just, wow. That's a killer. And some point, you got to start, thinking about situational football here. 1:15 left. You still have a couple timeouts. And you got to wonder if they're going to start running the hurry up here maybe. Levy, he's going to pass, going to take a deep shot. Macaluso, caught! DJ Macaluso still on his feet. And they're going to take a timeout. Newtown is going to take a timeout, their second of the half. It'll be a first down for the Nighthawks. Here we go. Levy is going to throw. Oh, no, tip throw. Intercepted by Diaz. That's going to do it. Taken out. And that will most likely be the game. Diaz on the interception, and Monroe will take over. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Timeout taken by the Lions here. So here we go. The Lions are going to be lining up to probably kneel it. Diaz falls on it. That is the game. Monroe is heading to the Shoreline Youth 5th grade championship game. And what a great season this Nighthawks team has had. And they will bounce back their 6th grade year. Final here at Blue and Gold. 6-0 Lions here against the Nighthawks. And what a season these boys had for Newtown. They'll be back next season for sure. And join us again back in just 20 minutes for the 6th grade game. And we're not going anywhere. We'll be back at 1 o'clock for the 6th grade game. Stay tuned for that game.